Okay, let's just get some nice warming up movement. So I thought we'd just start with our feet, just that little bit of space. We're just gonna bend one knee, okay? You're gonna lift up that one. You can put your hand on your hips if that feels comfortable for you. We're just gonna relax those shoulders, try to look straight ahead. So we're trying to go ahead and bring our sternum up. So our shoulders are relaxed and we're looking straight ahead here. So we're not hunched over. And now we're just gonna switch it to the other foot, okay? So we're just kind of switching and switching. Just trying to get a little bit of movement, a little bit of blood flow happening. So we're just switching and switching, kind of like our calves on the reformer. If you guys remember the reformer fondly. Good. Okay, now just one more to each side. All right, team, both feet down. Let's go ahead and just take those arms out. We're just going to try to rise up on our toes and then back down for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one is 1. Okay, we're coming back to more things later. So for right now, just relax those hands. Let's take a nice inhale. We're going to drop our chin. We're just going to fold it forward, guys. Let's just reach all the way down towards our toes. Okay, stay there. We're just going to bend and straighten 3 times. So here we go for 3 and 2. Last one is 1. Hold it here. Take that nice inhale. Exhale, let's go ahead and roll it all the way up. Open up our shoulders, guys. We're going to make our feet a little wider. Hands down by our side. Take that nice inhale. Exhale, drop the chin. We're going to come all the way forward here. Okay, stay here, guys. Let's go ahead and bend and straighten 3 times here. So the feet are a little wider. Bend, straighten for 3 and 2. Last one is 1. Stay here. Let's walk our hands over to the right side, and then we're just going to twist those hips, okay? So we're twisting those hips side to side here. Awesome. Okay, and now we're going to walk those hands over to the left, head still drop, and we're just going to twist those hips side to side. Awesome. Okay, guys, back to the center here, and now let's just bend one time. Bend, straighten, hold it, let that head hang. Let's just roll all the way back to center. Good. Once you're in center, just arms out to a T, guys. We're just going to side bend over. Let your hands round. Come back to your center. Let's take it to the other side. We're going to side bend over and back to the center. Here we go. Side bend over and center. Here we go. We side bend over and center. Let's go again. We're going to side bend and center. Last time. We're going to side bend. Perfect. And center. Good, guys. Stay here, okay? We're just going to take our hands behind our head. Scoot your feet a little bit more narrow, okay? And we're just going to rotate. I want you to rotate with your torso. Try not to let your hips go crazy, okay? Just rotate your torso. Come back to the center. Let's rotate to the other side. So we're trying to keep those hips facing forward. We rotate, center, and we go again. Rotate and center. Let's try it again. Rotate, center. Last time. Good, guys. Back to the center. Let's stay here. Let's keep those abs pulled in. Can we just bring one leg up and find that balance? Staying there. We're going to replace it down. Let's try the other side. We're going to shift. We're going to lift that leg up. Find that balance. We take it down. Here we go. We're going to shift. We're going to bring that leg up. Find that balance. Down. Here we go. We're going to shift. Bring that leg up, find that balance, and down. Now, if it's making you crazy with hands behind your head, you don't have to do the hands behind the head part. Lift up, let's hold it here. Let's try our ankle circle. So we're just circling. Yes, yes, yes. Good. And now let's reverse that direction. Doing great. Good, guys. Okay, we're going to replace that foot down. Let's try the other side. So we're gonna lift it up, hold it here. We're gonna circle that ankle. Yes. And now we reverse it. Good, guys. Pause it there. Take it down. Good. We're just doing a little bit more balance. I'm just turning just because I'm out of room, okay? We're going to take those arms out to a T. Right leg is going to point out to the side. Pull your abs in. Let's just lift that leg up and down just for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now your left arm, right knee are gonna try to come in and touch, and then we're gonna lengthen it out long for 10. Okay, and 9. Doing great, guys. And 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. On this last one, can we hold it for 10? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Awesome. Arms out to a T. Left leg points out to the side, pulling those abs up and in. We're lifting that leg for 10. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, right arm, left knee, come in. We reach it out. 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last one is 1. Let's hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. That's a lot. Okay, relaxing those shoulders. Okay, back to arms just out to a T. We're just coming up, okay, up on our toes, and we're going to bring our arms over our head, and we're just going to find our balance here. Okay, so finding your balance. Now, see if you can take your hands back behind your head, and we're just going to rotate to one side. Come back to our center. See if you can rotate with those heels lifted if possible, and center. We rotate, heels stay lifted, and center. If it's easier with your hands out to a T and you need to do that, by all means you can. We're just doing one more to each side. We rotate and center. Last time. Good, back to the center and we relax. Okay, hands relax. We're gonna go ahead and do some nice walkouts. So just make sure you've got room in front of you on your mat. We're gonna take that nice inhale. Let's go ahead and exhale. We're gonna drop our chin. We're gonna keep those abs pulled in. We're reaching all the way down towards our toes. Once we're here, we're gonna walk those hands away from our feet, shoulders over those wrists. Perfect, guys. Here we go. Let's inhale, lift those hips nice and high, angling that tailbone to the ceiling. And then let's take it back, shoulders over those wrists. Here we go. We're going to lift those hips nice and high. Perfect. And we take it forward. Here we go. We lift up, 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 up. And we take it forward. Let's try 2 more. We're going to lift, lift, lift. And forward. And last time, we're going to lift, lift, lift. And forward. Okay, let's stay here. Let's try our rotation. I'm going to scoop my right hand right towards the middle of the body. And then we're just going to see if we can rotate. Bring the left arm up. Your chest is going to face that wall. We're going to take that arm back down. Let's try the other side. We're going to rotate. Lift the other arm up. Come back down. One more to each side. We're going to rotate. Lift that arm up. Take it down. Other side. We rotate. Lift that arm up. Take it down. We're back to just our regular plank. We're gonna point the left leg. We're gonna lift it up and down for 5. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Curl that toe underneath of you. Pike those hips up. Find that nice stretch. Stay here. Let's just rise up on our toes. We're going to lower those heels for 5. And 4. Trying to stretch those calves. 3, 2. Last one is 1. Stay there for just a moment. Go ahead and walk your hands back to your feet. We're going to take a nice inhale and we exhale. Roll it all the way up. Awesome. Opening up your shoulders here. Let's come forward. We're going to practice some nice sitting and standing, okay? So we're going to do our beautiful squats first. So let's just start just with a nice regular position with the feet. So the toes are going to point straight out. You're not going to be super close together, but they're not super wide, okay? About our hip width distance. Let's see if we can sit down. And we're going to sit down as much as we can, all the way straight for 10. And 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last one is 1. Okay, guys, have a seat. Let's come all the way down. We're going to stretch our legs out. Nice work on your squats. You can't do too many, I don't think. Okay, arms out. We're going to reach those arms up. And now we're going to hinge that body forward. Trying to hold on to your toes. Try not to let your feet turn in or turn out. Trying to get all those toes straight back towards you. Dropping that chin. Getting a nice stretch here. Awesome, guys. Good. Okay, let's come back up. Let's see how we're doing with our single legs. We're throwing it in every week. So let's see how we're doing today. Okay, we're picking a side, any side. You can either have your leg, like your toes just kind of resting, or we can have it up however you want to. Remember, we're just trying to sit down as deep as we can and straighten for 10. And 9. Good job, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one is 1. Awesome, guys. Let's try the other side. Bring it up, sitting down and straightening for 10. 9, and 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one is 1. All right, guys, that was great. Hopefully it's feeling maybe slightly easier if we've been practicing. And then we're going to come back down all the way. And let's go ahead and just put our heels together. Sorry, soles of our feet together, knees wide. And we're just going to stretch that forward for a moment there. Yes. Perfect. You can let those knees kind of open up. Looking good. Okay, let's go ahead, guys. Stretch those legs out. We're just going to bring our arms back out over our head. Let's just stretch it forward. Feel that nice stretch. If you can grab back onto your toes, maybe just like a gentle side to side motion here. Perfect. Okay. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Let's take that inhale. We're going to exhale. Just melt it on down, guys. Once we're down, arms over the head, let's come back up. We're going to inhale, lift, Exhale, we peel all the way forward. And then we're gonna sit up nice and tall. Let's make sure we're not jutting out that chin. So drop that chin. Take that inhale. Exhale, we melt it down. Arms over the head. Let's come back up. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we peel. All the way forward. Sitting up nice and tall. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Let's melt it down. Good. And now we come back up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we peel. All the way forward. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Let's take an inhale. Exhale. Let's melt it down. We're going to stay down, arms over the head. Let's bring our legs to tabletop. We're just going to knock out our hundreds here. So knees together, feet together. Let's take a nice inhale. Exhale, we're gonna curl the chest up, extend those legs out. Away we go. We inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Knees come into your chest. Float that head and chest down. We're just rocking it side to side for a moment. Yes, doing great. Okay, legs into tabletop, arms out to the side. We're just gonna take both legs over to one side, bring it back to the center. Let's try the other side. Opening out and center. And we go again. Take it over and center. Nice and easy here. When we take it over to the next side, extend your top leg out, hang out for a moment. You're going to feel the stretch. Bend that knee. Let's take it back to center. We go other side. Take it over, stretch it out, bend that knee, and center. We're going to do one more to each side. Stretch it out, bend, and center. Last time. Good. And now back to center. Stretch your legs all the way back down the ground, guys. We're just going to roll to one side. Okay. So you're going to roll to one side. We're going to go ahead and lie down on that bicep. Okay. So our feet are together. Our feet are slightly in front of the body. Okay. So they're not right in line. They're just like slightly in front. Okay. Just so you kind of don't fall over really. Okay, so your top hand, if you feel really unsteady here, you can certainly have it down on the mat. Otherwise, try to keep it on your hip so we can see how we're doing with our stabilizing here. So we're going to try to pull those abs all the way in, okay, kind of drawing those ribs together. There might be even a tiny bit of space between your bottom rib and the mat. If you don't feel that, don't stress that, okay? But we're trying to keep this all pulled in, and then we're just going to lift those legs up and take it back down. So they're just going to lift off the mat. And it's not going to be anything crazy, okay? But we're trying to think, pull the abs in, we lift, and we lower. We're doing great, guys. We're going to lift and lower. Yes, let's do 2 more here. Okay, let's hold it at the top. We're going to turn the feet out, okay? So you're turned out, yep, from your hip. Let's just bring bottom leg forward, top leg behind. We do 2 little pulses here, and then we try and switch. So we go 1, 2, and we switch 1, 2. Good. We switch 1, 2, and we switch 1, 2. Awesome. Switch 1, 2, and switch 1, 2. One more to each side. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Back to the center. Relax those suckers down. Just roll onto your belly. Okay, we're going to tuck our elbows in, drop our chin so our forehead's resting on the mat. We're just going to push down into the mat, lift the chest up, float back down. So we're trying to just do this just about from the upper back. So try not to come up too high where it's all going to be in the low back. Shoulders are down. heel of the hand pushes down. We lift that chest up. We take it down. We're just doing 2 more. We're lifting the chest up and back down. Last time, we lift the chest up and back down. We're going to go ahead and roll to the other side. Okay, so we just roll to the other side, laying on that bicep here. Feet are slightly in front, hands either on your hip or down in front of you. And let's just lift those legs up and take it down, trying to pull those abs up and in as we do this. Trying to stabilize our body so we don't fall over as best we can. Lift and lower. Let's do 3 more. Here we go for 3 and 2. Last one is 1. Let's hold it up there. We're going to turn the legs out. Bottom leg comes forward, top leg goes behind, and now we switch. We do 2 little pulses and we switch. 1, 2, and we switch. 1, 2, and we switch. 1, 2, and we switch. 1, 2. 1 more to each side. 1, 2. Last one. Good. Back to the center, guys. Float all the way down. Good. We're just going to roll all the way onto our back now. Good. Onto your back. Feet are going to go flat on the ground. Hands are down by our sides. Those knees are bent. Okay. Relaxing those hands. Let's take that nice inhale. We're going to exhale. Push the low back into the mat. We're scooping those hips. We're lifting those hips up nice and high. Hold it here. Try to lift higher without your knees going too wide. Okay, stay here for a moment. And then we're just going to roll it back down. Let's try it again. We're going to push the low back in. We're going to scoop. We're going to lift those hips up, up, up. Hold it for a moment, and now we roll it back down. And let's try it again. We're going to push the feet down. We're going to scoop those hips all the way up. Good. We're going to stay here. I want you just to rise up on your toes. So lift your heels and then lower your heels. So we go again. We're going to lift and we lower. The hips stay lifted. Lift and lower. Let's do 3 more. Here we go for 3 and 2. Last one is 1. Okay, hold them back up. Now, this is where we're going to put the heels together. So we're going to let the knees open out. So we're in this kind of turned out V position. Heels are going to touch. You're up on the balls of your feet. Hips are still lifted, okay? And then we're just going to stay here. We're just going to push the knees open more for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. We're just going to lift the whole shape higher for 10, 9. Heel stay squeezing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lower those heels. Turn them back. Push your hips a little higher. And now we roll all the way down through our spine. Perfect, guys. Okay, staying there. Just take your hands behind your head. Interlacing those fingers, elbows are wide. You've got a thumb on either side of your neck. We're nice and supported. Let's take the inhale. On the exhale, the ribs are going to draw in together. We're going to lift that chest up. Let's hold it at the top. Yes, good. And now we float back down. Here we go again. We're going to inhale at the bottom. We're going to exhale, lift, 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 lift. Hold it for a moment and back down. Let's try to do our little height one, okay? So let's go ahead and curl it up. Let's stay here. Now this is where we're going to take those arms forward. We should be able to lift a little higher. Yeah, now keep that height. Take your hands back behind your head, and then we float down. Let's try it again. So we're going to lift up. We extend those arms. We're going to lift higher. Hands come back behind your head and down. Here we go. We're going to lift it up. Extend the arms. Lift a little higher. Hands come back behind your head and down. Let's try it again. We're going to lift up. Extend those arms. Lift a little higher. Hands come back behind your head and down. Last time. We're going to lift. Extend those arms. Lift a little higher. Hands come back behind your head. Hold it here. Let's just rotate to one side. Back to the center. Let's rotate to the other side. Okay, we're going to try to keep that height though. So don't lose that height. You're going to bring your chest even a little bit more forward as you rotate. We rotate, center, and we rotate, center. Bring your chest more forward. You've got it. Let's try one more to each side. It's looking really nice, guys. Okay, let's hold it right in the center. Let's do some of our leg changes. So we bring one leg up to tabletop. Now, before we move, make sure our abs are pulled in, okay? We're pushing our low back into the mat. Now we do our leg change. So we just switch and we switch. Good. We switch and switch. Yes, switching and switching. We're keeping the height. The ribs are still together. All of the things are happening. Good. Stay there. Let's go ahead and rotate to the knee that's up, and then we'll switch. We'll rotate to the other side. So we're going to rotate and we rotate. Perfect. Rotate and we rotate. Rotate and rotate. Doing great. Rotate and rotate. One more to each side. We're coming back to the center, guys. Keep those legs into tabletop. Let's drop those feet to the floor, and then we pull into our little ball. So we drop them down and we pull. Here we go. We drop and we pull. Yes. Drop and we pull. We drop and we pull. Let's do 3 more. Here we go for 3 and 2. Yes, last one is 1. Okay, stay in tabletop. Go ahead and float your head and chest down. Once you're in tabletop, we're going to turn so the knees are open, the heels are together, like we did with our bridges. Okay, so we're going to take that nice inhale. We're going to exhale, lift the chest up. So heels are together, knees are apart. We're just going to straighten those legs out, pull them back in. Heels are going to stay touching. We float down. So let's lift the chest up. Heels are touching. We're turned out. We straighten the legs. We pull it back in. We float down. Here we go. We lift up. We straighten the legs. We pull it back in and down. 2 more. We lift up. Straighten it out. Pull it back in and down. Last time, we lift up, we straighten it, we pull it back in and down. Okay, elbows wide, knees together. We're back to tabletop, regular tabletop. We're just going to straighten those legs to the ceiling, and now let's bend them. You don't have to lift your chest yet. We're going to get there in just a moment, but for right now, let's just straighten and bend, just trying to loosen the back of the leg muscles. If it feels super hard to straighten, don't worry, okay? You just go as far as you can, and then we bend them. We're just trying to loosen it up. Let's do 3 more. Here we go for 3 and 2. Last one is 1. Okay, holding in tabletop. We're going to go ahead, straighten the legs, and we're going to rotate up to one side as we straighten. They're still right back to the ceiling. Bend the knees, float back down. Let's try the other side. We're going to straighten. We rotate to one side, back to down in the center. Here we go. We lift up and back down. Let's try it again. We're going to lift up and back down. 1 more to each side. Yes, yes, yes. Good, guys. Now go ahead and just lift your chest straight on in the center. Legs are going to straighten back up. We're going to lower the right leg, and we're just doing our beautiful bicycles here with our chest lifted. Elbows are wide. So they're nice and slow bicycles. You make an L, and then you switch to your other L. Yes. Good. Now let's reverse our direction. The chest is lifted. Check on your ribs. Make sure they're together and your low back is still connected to that mat. Good, guys. Okay, both legs up. Let's bend the knees into tabletop. We're going to take those hands on top of our shins. Bend your elbows. Lift your chest up. We're ready for that double leg stretch. So let's extend arms and legs out. We're going to circle. Grab onto those shins. Here we go. Let's extend it out. And we circle around. We reach out and we circle. Here we go. We reach out and we circle. Doing great. We reach and we circle. Let's do 2 more. Yes, last one. You're doing great, guys. Okay, hands on that shin on the right side. Let's go ahead and extend the left leg out. Lifting your chest up a little higher here, okay? So you can give your neck a little break. Your feet are in the same line here. All right, we're going to try to keep this height. Let's go ahead and switch it to the other side. So we switch, and we switch, and we switch, and we switch. Good. We switch, and switch, switch, and switch, and hold it. Hands come behind our head. Let's continue. We switch, and we switch, and we switch, and we switch. We hold it here. We're gonna do little circles with the leg that's straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch to the other leg that's extending out. Here we go. Circle for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Rotate to your knee that's bent. And now we just switch. So we rotate, we extend the opposite leg out. Rotate. Now remember to bring your chest forward, right? We're trying to bring that chest higher, closer to your legs as you rotate. We rotate and rotate, rotate, and rotate. One more to each side. Good, guys. Knees into tabletop. Let's float back down. Doing so good. Let's take a nice inhale here. Let's exhale. Curl the chest up. We're going to extend the legs out. We go open, close, bend those knees. Let's float back down. Here we go. We lift up. We extend out. We go open, close. We bend the knees. We float down. Here we go. We lift up, extending out, open, close, bend those knees. Take it down. Last time. We lift, extend, open, close, bend those knees, and we float down. Awesome job, guys. Let's take a nice inhale here. We're going to exhale, curl that chest back up. Let's straighten those legs back to the ceiling. This is where we're going to grab behind our right leg. We lower that left leg down to the mat. Let's give ourselves 2 little pulses here. We're trying to increase that stretch, and then we're going to switch to the other side. 1, 2, and we switch. 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 1, 2, and we switch and hold it. Let's take those hands behind our head. We're going to try to keep the height. Nothing else changes. We're still going to do 2 little pulses, and we switch. 1, 2, 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 and we switch and hold it. Now we're going to add rotation. We're not going to pulse the leg today. We're just going to rotate towards that leg, okay? And now we're going to switch to the other side. So we just rotate and rotate and rotate and rotate. Doing so good. Rotate and one more to each side, and knees into your chest. Float your head and chest down. Let's just take a moment rocking side to side. You guys are doing so good. That's so many abs. Yes. Okay, guys. In the name of abs, we're continuing. Okay, we're just going to straighten those legs to the ceiling. Let's shift those legs over to the side. We're going to make a nice little dip. We're going to come up the other side, and then we go center. This is kind of our little corkscrew. We're shifting the legs. We lower it around. We come up the other side and center. Let's do it again. We shift. We lower it down. We come up and center. Last time, we're going to shift. We lower all the way around and center, knees back into our chest. Let's go to rollovers. If you don't want to roll over, do whatever stretch feels good to you. We're just going to do 3. Feet together, knees together. We're going to go ahead and press those legs out. Bring them up to the ceiling. Let's push up and over. We're going to flex. We're going to separate. We're going to slowly melt it down. Legs coming closer to you. Roll down. Take your time. We're going to do a little circle to bring those legs back. So we come back up to the center. We're going to push up and over. We're going to flex. We're going to separate. We're going to slowly roll it down. I think about the third one, it really starts to feel nice. Okay, back up to the ceiling. We go up and over. We're going to flex. We're going to separate. And then we're going to slowly melt it down. Doing great, guys. Legs back to tabletop. Squeeze your knees into your chest for a second. Let's try some teasers. So legs in tabletop, arms over our head. We're going to do 4. Okay, so we're going to see if we can extend those legs. We're going to roll all the way up. Find your balance. Yes. Then we're going to bend the knees, and then we take it back down. We're going to do 3 more, okay? So we're going to extend. We're going to roll up. We find that balance. Yes, bend the knees. We roll back down. 2 more. Here we go. Let's peel that body up. Good. We bend. Guys, it looks really good. Back down. Let's try one more. We're going to hang out up there, okay? So let's come all the way back up. We hang out just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can you just lower your legs here? Sit up tall and then hinge the body forward. Beautiful. Yeah, we'll just stay up here. Okay, we're gonna straighten our spine. So now lift your spine, the legs are still together. We just have our arms out to a T now, shoulders down. So if we need to bend the knees a little bit to sit up tall enough so you don't feel like you're stuck back here and you feel your hip flexors, by all means do that. I want you right on those little bony points. We're trying to get that pelvis upright. The arms are out, the palms are up. Draw your shoulders down. Make sure your chin's not doing this, okay? Let's just rotate as much as we can to one side. We're gonna do 2 pulses. 1, 2, back to the center, other side. 1, 2, and center. Here we go. 1, 2, and center. Let's try it again. 1, 2, and center. Remember to lift your chest. 1, 2, and center. Last time. 1, 2, and center. Go ahead and sweep those arms forward. You're back to kind of your forward folded stretch here, trying to get those feet to be nice and straight. Good, guys. Dropping that chin. Good. Take a nice inhale. Nice exhale. One more. Nice inhale. Nice exhale. Good. And now we're going to start to sit back up nice and tall. We're going to separate those feet. Flex your feet so they're the width of your mat. Arms are forward, shoulders down, making sure that chin is in its right place. Let's take the inhale. We're going to drop the chin. We're going to fold ourselves forward as if somebody had a hold of our hands and they were pulling us forward. Stay here. I want you to go a little deeper as you inhale. And now you're going to exhale, start to restack that spine all the way up, really nice and tall. Dropping the chin. Let's go again. Let's take the inhale. Exhale, we're going to drop the chin. We're going to come forward, forward, forward. Let's melt in. Let's go a little deeper. And now we're going to slowly take it back up. Shoulders down. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Let's come forward, forward, forward. We're going to melt in. Now we're going to come back up. Okay, we're going to work on that posture here. Okay, so we're trying to go from a rounded back to an extended back. Okay, so think from a round to a flat. Okay, so we're going to drop our chin. We're going to reach the hands down to the mat now. So we're in this rounded position. So let's just pause here. Now we're going to come from this rounded position. We're going to start to lengthen the spine. So stick your tailbone out. You're going to start to flatten your back, lift your chest, get your elbows in line with your ears. Okay, now keep trying to flatten it, lift your chest. You're going to go ahead and sit up all the way, nice and tall. Perfect. Arms are up to the ceiling. We're going to open the arms out to a T. We're going to bring them forward again. We go again. Let's take an inhale. We're going to drop the chin. We're going to reach forward. So here we are with the rounding. Now we're going to start to straighten the spine. Stick the tailbone out. Lift the chest. Elbows by our ears. We're going to keep straightening as we lift up, 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 up. Good. Taking those arms out to a T, bringing them forward. Let's do one more. Take an inhale. Go ahead and exhale. We start to round. Now we're going to inhale, lift the chest, flatten the spine, elbows by our ears. We're coming all the way up. Good. All the way there, guys. And now let's just relax those hands down by your side. Really nice. We're going to go ahead and just turn to one side. So we're lying back down on our side. You can put your head in your hands now, okay? And we're going to start with the bottom leg straight. Top leg is going to bend. And we're going to hook that foot in front of your leg. Now, if that feels crazy, if that does not feel good, don't feel like you have to do that. You can go behind. Okay. All right. And then the bottom leg, we're going to turn it out. So we're just trying to get a little inner thigh here. Okay. Once we're there and we're comfortable, we're just going to lift that bottom leg up and back down. I kind of like a flexed foot here. So we're just lifting and we're lowering. We're still trying to pull those ribs together. Abs are still on. Good, guys. Let's try 5 more. We're going to go for 5 and 4 and 3, 2, last one is 1, guys. Okay, stay here. We're just gonna go side to side. So we're trying to keep our height, but we're just going side to side. Yes. Good. Good. 5 more. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold it here, okay? So we're still kind of turning that heel out up to the ceiling, okay? We're gonna make circles. So let's go circle for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. We're gonna lift it higher for 10, 9, good, 8, 7, 6, 5, doing great, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, relax that leg, bend that bottom knee a little bit. We stretch our top leg out. Now we're basically going to do the same thing. We're gonna flex this top leg. We're gonna bring it as far forward towards our head as we can. Now we're gonna lower and lift it for 10 and 9. Closer to your head, the harder it will be. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Now we're gonna go side to side, but I want you to kind of kick your leg forward, okay? So forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna do circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stay here. We're gonna pop it up a little higher for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're all done. Good job, guys. Let's go ahead and swing it to the other side. Perfect. So we're starting with that top leg is bent, bottom leg is pretty straight, and we're turned down a little bit. Okay, we're kind of angling that heel towards the ceiling. All right, guys, let's go ahead and just lift that sucker up and back down. Good. Some of us, it might be painful kind of on that greater trochanter as you're laying there. If it feels like right on your hip, kind of feels sore, feel free to pat it, do whatever you need to. Good, we've just got 3 more here. Let's go for 3 and 2. Last one is 1. We're gonna go side to side, keeping the height for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, stay there. Let's do some lovely circles. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Let's pulse it higher for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, guys. Bend that bottom knee now. Stretch that top leg out. We're gonna flex it. We're gonna bring it forward as much as we can. We're gonna lower and lift for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now kick it closer to your head for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it. Let's circle 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay there. Let's kick it higher for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, guys. Straighten those legs back out. Let's just roll back onto our belly. We're going to drop our forehead down so we have room for our face, and we're going to take those arms out to a T. From here, guys, we're just gonna flip so the thumbs are reaching up to the ceiling. We're just gonna lift those arms higher for 10. Hang on, pause there, draw your shoulders down. Okay, so no shoulders by your ears. Here we go, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. I want you to bring your right arm over your head, left arm down by your side, back out to your T, other side. Left arm comes up, right arm comes down, out to a T. We go again. Right arm comes up, left arm comes down, out to a T. We go again. Yes, one more to each side here. Last time. Good. Relaxing down. I want you to push yourself back to your rest position so you can sit back, find a nice stretch, reach those arms out. Good. Let's take some nice breaths here. Good. Just a nice rest position here. Good job, guys. We've just been trucking along here. Good. Okay, team, we're going to go to our grand finale. So we're doing a plank on either side and a plank in the middle. So you can go on your hand, you could be on your elbow. If you need one knee down today, you could be there. Let's go ahead and come on up, and we're just gonna find our balance. Good, guys. We're pushing the floor away from us. We're trying to breathe. Looks good, guys. Getting that shoulder right over your wrist. Yeah, good. Nice, nice, nice. Good adjustments. It looks really good, guys. Awesome. Hanging in there. Good, guys. We are already halfway. Time flies when you're having fun doing a plank, right? That's what you're thinking, I know. Hang in there. Doing so good. We have 20 seconds remaining. Good, guys. We have 10 seconds. And here we are for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guys, let's go ahead and switch it to the other side. We're going to go ahead, jump in there, and away we go. Pushing the floor away. Lifting that chest. Try to kind of open up your chest so we're not pulling the body forward in a rounded position. We're trying to get that back pretty straight. Doing great. We are halfway, guys. We're halfway. Looking nice. We have 20 seconds left. 15. And 10. And here we are for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guys, we're just gonna go straight to our regular plank, okay? Shoulders over your wrist. Try to get your hips down a bit so they're not, your back's not arching, but they're not too high. Yes. Shoulders over your wrist. Pushing the ground away. Yes, that looks really nice, guys. Good. Stay in there. Try to get some nice big breaths. Good. We're halfway, guys. We're halfway. You're almost there. Good. Hanging in there. Looks good. Don't let those abs get lazy. Pull them up and in. We just have 20 seconds left, guys. You can do it. It looks great. 10 seconds. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pike those hips to our upstretch, guys. We're going to have that tailbone angle to the ceiling, dropping the head. Let's go ahead and rise up on our toes, and now we lower those heels down. So let's rise up, and we lower. We go again. We rise up, and we lower. Last time, rise up. We're going to lower. We're going to hold it there. Let's go ahead and walk those hands to our feet. We're going to go ahead and take a nice inhale at the bottom. Let's go ahead and roll it up, guys. Good. We're gonna open up our shoulders. Let's get those feet a little bit closer together. We're gonna take the inhale, the abs are in. Let's go ahead and drop that chin. We're gonna fold it forward, team, reaching all the way down towards those toes. Stay there. We're gonna go ahead and bend and straighten those knees, okay? And we straighten. We go again. Bend and we straighten. Let's do one more. Bend, straighten and hold the top of the head pointing down to the mat. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, we roll it up. Good. We open up the shoulders, guys. Let's put those hands together. We're going to take that nice deep breath up. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Let's exhale, circle those hands down by our side. Let's just do one more, guys. Hands together. Big breath up. And let's exhale. Let's just let it go. And that's it, guys. Yay! Happy Saturday. Thanks so much for joining me. I so appreciate it, guys. Have a great weekend, and I will see you in a week. Okay? Bye, guys. Have a great day.